is going to be closed from tomorrow onwards because too many people are ill at the moment. They have the coronavirus, and there just aren't enough people to help out, basically, to work. And it's kind of strange because I had planned to create this whisper video in which I show you this footage. This is actually some footage that I shot at, well, I think it was Saturday, the 27th of February, which was in fact the first day of the restrictions being, well, not altogether abandoned, but all the COVID restrictions were pretty much loosened a lot. And then again, here we are. Now, I must say, well, the funny thing is, actually, well, no, well, is it funny? No, it's not funny, actually. Why do you sometimes do that? I mean, people in general, and I'm one of them, that you call something funny and then you're like, well, is that funny? No. It might be interesting, but not funny. Although, it's not too bad, because the thing I wanted to say is that we are doing a lot better coronavirus wise, while at the same time a lot more people are currently ill. And that might sound contradictory, and in a way it kinda is, maybe. However, the good thing is people don't get as severely ill anymore, even if they do catch the virus. So I don't know what exactly is helping or what is helping the most. There are a lot of people vaccinated by now, and most people have had 3 shots at least. And then again, it might also be the particular variant of the virus that is spreading now, which is apparently a variant that spreads fast but isn't necessarily severe, meaning that although many people are ill, there aren't many deaths anymore, and the hospitals aren't as crowded as they have been during the last 2 years at this point. By the way, if you hear some noises, that is my cat, Mike. She is kinda being, well, as she usually is, which is very cuddly but also kinda restless. So, she is causing some mayhem here. So let's see. Yeah, it's kind of strange because during the last couple of weeks, a lot of my friends got the virus, and I was indeed like, oh wow, I know several people who don't know each other, who are all ill at the moment, and I haven't had that happening during the pandemic yet. I mean, obviously, I knew people who were ill. In fact, my dad even went to the hospital for a while because he got very ill. But it wasn't like I knew a lot of people at the same time who got ill. So, right now there is this strange feeling that on the one hand it feels like the pandemic is near its end and we're doing better, while at the same time I've never knew as many people who are ill as right now. Well, that's what I wanted to call funny, because in a way it is funny, and it's kind of harmless because people are less ill. So let's see. I just wanted to give you a little update. I had filmed this footage, yeah, like I said, at the end of February, and I feel like somehow it now is, what is it, the 11th of March, had some social outings, which are in fact really nice, but they do cost me quite a lot of energy, and I feel like they cost me even more energy because I sort of unlearned them. I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm a huge introvert, and I feel like the last 2 years with not as much social outings have been, well, have in a way been good as well, because I have felt a sense of calmness and rest that I don't usually feel. But then at the same time, I feel like now I'm not used to anything anymore, and I sort of need to build up some resistance. Because before, when I would have a weekend and I would have one day filled with social things and one day just with nothing at all, that was the way that I liked it. Especially if Saturday was the social day, and then I would enjoy the social things and I would know tomorrow is mine, tomorrow is all free time for me, and that would feel nice. But nowadays, if I have a weekend filled with 2 things on 2 different days, I'm like, wow, I can't handle this. And if I nowadays have only one day with a social activity, already I feel like, wow, this is too much. And I think that will sort of I haven't even thought about that because, well, basically I haven't been uploading for a while. But also, I mean, I've made a couple of videos about like current events, but I feel like a war is such a serious and complicated topic. It's, well, far from an calm ASMR topic to begin with. And secondly, it's such a complicated, even looking back, I think a war is very hard to describe and, to do it justice. And especially when it's still going on. I mean, I won't pretend like I can explain this war. That doesn't mean that I haven't been following the news, and obviously I'm very sorry. My heart bleeds for all the people in Ukraine, and I wish everyone who is from Ukraine or knows people there, I wish you all the best and lots of love, and I hope things will get better, and I hope that will happen soon, because this is just the worst, and yeah. So I don't know what else I could add to all this except for, sending my love, which will probably not even help. It's just, well, I did donated some money, by the way, to help the people that now, try to get out of the country and need help when they get somewhere else. There are actually a lot of them in the Netherlands as well. So yeah. Yeah, it kind of feels like we're living in a rough time, to say the least. But yeah, that's why I didn't make a video on that topic, and I don't plan on making one. Then let's see, what else can I talk about? Do I even have something else to talk about? Well, the one thing is, I'm now kind of thinking about what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. It is, well, let me check. It is 2:30 in the afternoon, so I have a couple of hours till I need to pick up my son from the daycare, and then, at least for this whole week, I guess the daycare is gonna be closed. So what does that even mean? I'm not sure yet. Obviously I will have a lot less time to work, because working while you have a toddler running around doesn't really work well. I found out that during previous periods of lockdown here in the Netherlands. Well, here in the Netherlands, I mean worldwide. What am I even talking about? So, I am gonna think about, the stuff that I need to do, and then I think I am going to try to be very efficient during his naps in the afternoon. He usually naps for about 2 hours, so I can use that time to work, and then I have 2 hours a day. And I think, well, at least then I can get some things done. And then I think the evenings are gonna be not for working whatsoever. During one of the first lockdowns, no, the first, I don't even remember. It's such a blur, this whole pandemic. But during one of the first lockdowns, I had a lot of work to do, and the daycare was closed too, not because of people being ill, but just because of the rules. All daycares were closed in the country, everywhere, at that time. And then I tried working during his naps and at night, and it was only a couple of weeks, and I was so tired afterwards. So I think I have to be smart about it, and the night nights are just, for me, free time. I don't have to do anything. I can do something if I want to do something. I might play some Sims. But nothing work related at all. That's also why I thought let's record a video now, because I feel like I've just recorded a video 3 days ago, but in fact it's been, well, I don't know, but over a week, maybe even almost 2 weeks. I mean, like I said, time is somehow happening really chaotically. At least that's what it feels to these weeks somehow. So let's record at least one video and then we'll see, because sometimes recording these videos doesn't feel like work at all, so I might be in the mood to record a video at night, and in which case, you know, I'll do this is the cat purring, you might be able to hear. But sometimes recording these videos does feel like a little bit like a work. It depends on how much work it is and what I've planned, and I don't know, we'll see. But it was like I was like, let's record one video now that my son is still at daycare. And now for the rest of the afternoon I have two choices. I could A, write for my book, because I have to write, and if I won't do it today, then I'll have to do it tomorrow and maybe Wednesday a little bit, and then is the deadline. But on the other hand, I also have all these small admin tasks that make me feel really overwhelmed, because I keep forgetting them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do this and this and this, and I need to I need to message this person, and I need to, all these small little things. And sometimes I think it's easier to accomplish those small little things with a toddler running around, but it's not. So I think I might go for the little admin tasks and try to get as much of them done as I can, because that way I don't have to write immediately again. Because I did write a lot this morning as well, and it's you know, after a couple of hours you're kind of, I don't know, it doesn't work as well anymore. And then I hope that accomplishing all these little tasks will give me a sense of peace. Obviously then I still have to do the writing, which is gonna be rather a lot of work. I don't even know if I'll have enough in 2 hours, maybe I need some more, but it will be one thing. So that's only one thing to focus on, instead of trying to remember all these different things. So I think that will be the best plan. And then yeah, then the next week is gonna be interesting, and even maybe next week too, depending on, you know, how the employees of the daycare are doing, I guess. I think they'll make a decision about next week later on, because right now they're not sure. And then I'm hoping I might get refunded for these days. That did happen last time when this happened. And on the one hand, I don't want to be too much of a bother to them. But on the other hand, I know that the organization itself isn't poor at all, actually. So I hope they'll just offer to, you know, they will just, well, last time they just refunded people, you know, there was just an email like, I'm sorry, this is happening, we're closing down from then till then, and we'll be sending you a refund. So that way I didn't have to decide whether or not I was gonna ask for one, which I might not have done. So that was actually nice. So strange times. was just in a mood to play. So I have this really nice storyline, and I'm enjoying it a lot. I've been playing with the same sim and the same storyline for over a week, almost every day for a couple of hours. And I'm still in this mood where I feel like I would love to just turn on The Sims now and start playing again, and I'm just not gonna do it because, well, this is my last day of daycare. So after recording this video, I'm gonna do some work, and then, with the nights off from everything, I'm able to play The Sims at night, and that's really nice, and I enjoy that, and that's enough. But I might actually, I don't want to make a video out of it, like I should have done that from the beginning, but what I might do is to go into the game and make some screenshots from the first house where my sim lived to the house now, and that way I might be able to show you around, and then I can tell the story and I can tell what's happening. I'm kind of healing myself. I'm kind of the storyline I'm playing now is sort of based on a thing that happened to me, which was in fact quite traumatic. And then I am playing this sim. The sim is basically doing whatever I wish that I did back then. I don't know if this makes sense, but in a way it's really like therapy. And I just feel it's like I am addressing this topic, which is something that I not necessarily tend to do, but I feel like it's good for me to address it, but it's also kind of stressful, and by playing out this scenario in The Sims, I am able to send my sim all the love that I would have liked to have been able to send myself back then. And it's really wonderful, magical, basically. It's a really nice way to I don't know. I mean, can The Sims be therapy? I think it is. For me right now it is. In fact, I want to play again now, but I'm not going to. Let's see, I've been whispering for about 25 minutes. I'm going to stop whispering soon, because I'm going to try and get as much done. Although I don't mind whispering now for a bit. I was like, am I really gonna make a whisper video? Is that gonna be the best use of my time now? I only have a couple of hours left, but I was like, yes, because A, I'm in the mood for it. It doesn't always have to be about productivity. And B, I do need breaks. And as we speak, I'm in my bedroom. I'm under the blankets. I closed the window, but I also closed the curtain. There's only one little light, so I'm actually really comfortable, and I was like, it's good to have breaks. Usually people, I in particular, no, I think I can say it in general, but people tend to get more done if they take breaks, and especially on those days where you feel like I need to get so much done, I'm in such a hurry, I don't have time to take breaks, walk around a bit, take a breather, eat. Well, on those days you most definitely even more so need those things. So let this just be a little reminder for you to take breaks. And that is exactly what I'm doing now. So I think I'm gonna make myself a hot chocolate after recording this video. And then I'll quickly edit the video. It won't be a lot of work because I can simply just take this sound and put it under the video, and then, export them together and then upload it to YouTube. So this video will probably be up tonight. And then let's see, then that's it, I think. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're doing well. If you're interested in this Sims video I'll be talking about, make sure you subscribe so you won't just leave me a comment if you wanna hear it, so I know that people are interested, because